from your wrapper, a couple things that aren't in your wrapper, but I hope you'll find everything in here for yourselves. First, a reminder that we have special fellowship today outside. Extra special because it's the end of the school year, and this year, instead of just an ice cream party for the kids, it's a fuse party for everybody who would like to have some fuse. So I guess fuse will be here. They're scheduled to be here. We haven't seen them yet. We'll let the little ones get their fuse first, but anybody who wants them after that can certainly help themselves. And we'll just celebrate a little bit of springtime together. This afternoon, after the 11:15 service, we are launching and celebrating our new website. We've had a website built from the ground up to move away from what we've been doing to something new, and it's ready to see prime time today. So we'll show that off in the parish hall and walk you through some of the things that are on our new website, and at the same time introduce our new church management software, which I know is terribly exciting for all of you. Not as exciting as it is for us. Glenn's very excited over here in the corner. But it's the way in which you interact with us a lot. We know it's frustrating to access giving records or register for dinners or try to find parishioners. That's why we have a whole other piece of software for a church directory. As we get going with this in earnest, we'll be rolling out more and more pieces of this software. It has an app for your phone that will allow you to see each other and see sermons and things like that. All our communications are centralized. Anyway, we'll show you how that pairs, for instance, with the website today, and just a quick first glance at how you'll be able to use it. And in the weeks to come, we'll tell you more about it and introduce each feature as we switch over. But that's at 12:15, 12:30-ish, over in the parish hall. There's door prizes and refreshments, so come and join us for that. It'll be fun. Wednesday nights, we have 2 left in our Wednesday night series for this season. The menus are here. If you have not signed up, please text, scan, click, today, by the end of the day, so we can have a proper head count for the chef for tomorrow. And the presenter for the last 2 weeks, we are delighted that Dr. Amy Jo Levine is going to be speaking with us about New Testament. She is a very respected New Testament professor with a unique take on it because she is Jewish, which sounds strange sometimes that, you know, there's been all these colleges and seminaries that have had a Jewish New Testament professor, but most of the characters in the Gospels, and they're Jewish. You know that, right? Jesus was Jewish, right? So that background comes in handy, actually, as it turns out. On this first Wednesday, she's going to talk to us about how Christians often misunderstand Jesus' Judaism, which is central to who he is and how he behaves in the Gospels. And the second week, she'll be talking with us about some of the ways in which Jews and Christians read Scripture very differently. We've invited our friends from Temple Beth Tefillah in Brunswick to join us. I know Rabbi Rachel Bregman is going to be with us. We're expecting a great turnout and a chance to build some relationships. Please, even if you're not interested in the dinners, come to join us for formation. We'd love to have you there. And before anybody gets overly sensitive, I've heard from a couple people, we were already aware and on it. Yes, the advertised menu for both of these nights has a main course of pork. We made those menus a long time ago when we didn't know who the speaker was. Rabbi Rachel assured me it's not a problem for the vast majority of her folks. And yet, we also have made sure that Chef has a non-pork alternative. But I know we have some sensitive parishioners who have wanted to make sure we knew that. We do. We're being sensitive as we can. It'll be lovely. So come and join us. Sign up. Don't forget to sign up. Friday is Brown Bags for Seniors at Second Harvest. If you can come and help for that hour, please meet Deacon Becky over there. And I hope you have May 18th on your calendar. That is the visitation of our bishop. It is also the day of our parish picnic after the 11:15 service. We'll do fried chicken over in the parish hall, and we'll be in touch with you about a few more details. I think that's all the announcements in terms of the wrapper and things that are coming up. As I said, I do want to invite Don Baker to come forward. He is the chair of our Dodge Society Committee, and he's going to share a few words with us about the Dodge Society. This side. We'll put you on this side today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Don Baker, chair of the Dodge Society Committee. My fellow committee members are Catherine Saunders, David Blatchford, and Sarah and Tony Kreinberg. The Dodge Society was formed to encourage and recognize those who include Christ Church in their estate planning. The society is named for Reverend Anson Dodge Jr., who among his many generosities gave the money to construct this beautiful Christ Church that we're enjoying today. He did this in memory of his first wife. When my partner Randy and I recently reviewed our estate plans, we decided to include Christ Church. Since the labyrinth is important to us as a place for reflection and rejuvenation, we chose to leave a fund to maintain and enhance the labyrinth and its surrounding grounds. Gifts can be designated for a specific purpose, as was ours, or they can be unrestricted and add to the endowment. For designated funds, a minimum amount is required unless you add to an existing one. The different ways to make a legacy gift are outlined in a new brochure that you should be receiving in the mail this coming week. We recommend you talk with your financial planner and or your estate lawyer to ensure your intentions are carried out. Father Tom and Glenn Cleaner can put you in touch with an attorney if you need some help. We're planning a beautiful way to permanently recognize existing and new Dodge Society members. Those who join before the end of the year will be listed as founding members. Also, we hold an annual social event exclusively for Dodge Society members. Of course, you can remain anonymous, although it would be helpful for you to inform the church of your plans. We hope you'll join us to become a Dodge Society member and help preserve this special place for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don. Some of you noticed the banner on the way in that we had when we first launched our Trifold campaign back in 2020, which was the Rooted Growing Building campaign. It was capital campaign, that year's annual campaign, and the launch of the Dodge Society. We're in our penultimate year of that 7-year plan as a whole, which is why we're now coming back and circling around with you all again on the Dodge Society, since we haven't talked about it really since 2020 or 2022. But if you have any questions, please let Don or me know, and we'll be happy to help you. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven where neither moth nor rust consume and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.